Saving Sarah Cain is a 2007 film based on Beverly Lewis's 2000 novel The Redemption of Sarah Cain. The film premiered August 19, 2007 on Lifetime Television. The film is distributed by Believe Pictures and stars Lisa Pepper, Elliott Gould, Tess Harper, Soren Fulton, Danielle Chuchran, Abigail Mason, Tanner Maguire, Bailee Madison, and Jennifer Odell. The film was directed by Michael Landon, Jr. Plot: Sarah Cain, Lisa Pepper, a 30-something columnist at the fictional Portland Times in Portland, Oregon, has seen better days in her career. When her boss Bill, Elliott Gould, rejects her latest column, he reminds her that she once wrote great stuff about life, instead of the puff pieces she's been writing. And if she doesn't produce good writing again, she's heading back to the news writing department. Sarah's cell phone rings while she's out to dinner with her boyfriend Brian, Tom Tate, who is planning to propose to her. It's Sarah's 16-year-old niece Liddy, Abigail Mason, whom she has never met. Liddy tells Sarah that her mother, Sarah's older sister Ivy, has just died of heart failure. Sarah hurries to Lancaster County, Pennsylvania for the funeral. Many years prior, Ivy married a man who was a member of an Amish community. Her choice to join that community made Sarah feel abandoned and caused ill feelings between the sisters. Prior to Ivy's passing, her husband was hit by a car and killed. The court insists that as Ivy's sole surviving relative, Sarah is the legal guardian of Ivy's 5 children, and if she doesn't take responsibility for them, they'll be put into the state's foster care system. Members of the community protest. They want no outsiders to raise the children. Liddy and Miriam, Tess Harper, an elder and friend of Ivy's, convince Sarah to stay overnight to figure out what to do, as the deadline for her column is that night. Sarah writes about her day's events while she's there and emails that to Bill as a last resort column. While at the hearing the next day, Sarah receives a reply email about her piece. The readers loved it and want more. Sarah realizes an opportunity in the making, and decides to take the children back to Portland, while Liddy stays in Sarah's apartment and does the housework. The 4 younger children try to fit in at school but are labeled freaks for their Amish garb. Caleb, Soren Fulton, quickly becomes a star on the wrestling team. Anna Mae, Danielle Chuchran, gains attention from boys after borrowing Sarah's clothing. And young Josiah, Tanner Maguire, hates it there. Only 6-year-old Hannah, Bailee Madison, is accepted on her first day of kindergarten. Bill likes the attention that the stories about the Amish children have produced, but Sarah rejects further offers of having the column being solely about them, feeling bad about using the kids. Meanwhile, Madison, Jennifer Odell, Sarah's rival at the paper, discovers where the children attend school and sends a TV news team to one of Caleb's wrestling matches. The children discover what Sarah has been doing and feel betrayed, because they had believed she was truly concerned for them. Sarah admits to them that the situation has spun out of control, and the kids go off to bed upset. Brian also expresses disappointment in her. Sarah realizes what she has done and takes the kids back to the Amish settlement in Pennsylvania to assign them to the elders. As she's leaving the community, the children rush to catch up to her. When Sarah stops, Liddy hands her a letter Ivy had written which contains her last wishes. Only then is the truth revealed. Ivy wanted Sarah to have the kids as an apology for breaking her heart, saying that they'd be blessings to her, as they were to me. Sarah changes her mind and decides to stay at the community with her nieces and nephews. The ending shows Sarah writing a book titled My Redemption. Brian visits while on a business trip and brings her a piece of her favorite cheesecake as a reconciliation gesture, and they hug. Soundtrack. The soundtrack for Saving Sarah Cain features songs by Christian groups such as Point of Grace and Barlow Girl, Pie, 3 Days Grace, How You Live, Point of Grace, Saving Sarah Cain. Main titles: Seashells, Farewell, Dishes I Never Ate Sure, Mark Mackenzie, Sarah's Story, Love Letter, Nay, quote, Yossia's Tree Climb, Those Were Our Tears, quote, Here's My Life, Barlow Girl, You're Okay in Every Way, Mark Mackenzie, 5 Amish Orphans, She Prayed for You Every Day, Don't Leave Us, Prayer Changes Everything, You Carried Me, Building 429. DVD release. Fox Faith released the film to DVD on January 15, 2008. Saving Sarah Cain cast member interviews and panel. Saving Sarah Cain at the Internet Movie Database.